a 1-8 record, George?
For real. All right, just watch me. Let's talk more after. Let's see if George. Well, I guess I'll be able to get that. $20,000 hand job. I told you guys that I would get it. I'm officially a rich. It's no surprise that you're a rich.
For real.
You don't need that as your profession in order to get to know that.
So at least the land on the night.
Well, because I know the George. This decision is easy. I will camp under the stars just like that. I have that. That's what I'm talking about. The first thing is literally giving me $6. I told you that I am voting, that I will win this game. And you said this game was rigged? What do you have to say about that, man? I deserve it. I got to do that the last game. So it's only fair that I get this $50,000 bonus.
All right, I'm ready to launch this.
I highly doubt you're going to get anything good. But I guess 90,000 is too bad, Joe.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, it's not 120,000. Hold that hell, Joe.
Getting really sick and tired of being toxicity. You better stop. The $5 is better than
Let's see what you get this, Joe.
well, it's not like I have an option here. I didn't have enough money to keep up here.
You didn't have enough money because you're not voting enough money. Seriously, George, Joe won 3 times. Who are you to talk to him like that? How about you focus on this man for rock? What does it look like? I need to put the money in the same time. And just like that,
Here we go
I'm the
again.
only one still with a $120,000 paying job. Respect me.
How about you do this?
You know what? It's great. I don't want to give it 50,000. As long as I'm not giving it to you. Yeah, that's just this year. Ain't no way in hell I'm doing a lazy bag out. I need to feel my well down and do this collecting after. That's because you're just scared of competition.
All right, don't respond to him, Rod. Let's see what Steve Donald can get here.
Well, that's the it's time for us to make our statement strong. Let's do this. Seriously, Barack, the statements.
Damn it!
Donald playing on faith. How is that going to escape?
It's not a very on that.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that one, Joe.
You can't be serious
It
like
kind of
that.
looks like you landed on taxes. I told you all that I'm going to win this game.
George, how much do I have to pay you to get the hell up?
I don't respect not my family over everything. One boy. Let's talk more after George. Remember that. Oh, really now?
Okay, well, we'll get you straight.
I don't know why you're talking. Maybe you should take some notes instead of criticizing and doubting.
How is it that we have to pay the $50,000 every time and you get a bonus to this? For real. Not to mention, Donald landed on tax. He's in favor of you if anything, George.
Okay, stop the crying, Joe.
It's not crying.
It's my reason and happiness department by getting married. Family over everything, boys.
How many times do you have to talk about family? We get it. You love your family.
Just because you three are so obsessed with money and game, we're trying to win. I will be the first one to prove that having a family is the way to win in the game of life.
Well, you played plenty of games and going the family route has never worked out. I highly doubt it working out.
And thank God we don't have to take $20,000 to get you better, Joe. That's because you guys don't care for family.
Family this, family that, family this, family that. Yes, you love your family. You want to marry your family. That's all facts, Joe.
All right, you guys can accept it. Let's go to George concentrate. And sometimes God's got nothing to do with it.
Oh man, what the hell? The kids, family. I love my family. Let's go. Family over everything.
Okay, you need to chill out with this whole family thing, George.
You need to chill out with these donuts and McDonald's.
Excuse me?
And nobody's telling you that, huh? So stop telling me to
Yeah, really?
that stuff right now. I swear if you do this thing, we will never let you do the end of it. Okay, but I won't. Hurry up, Joe.
Can you like be pushing on still? You can't be serious with this.
That is exactly why I wanted you to hurry up. Don't respond to me. I already know that I'm going to win this game. So don't waste my time by going slow. Let's go to George first.
It's not about how you start, it's rather how you put it forward. You out of all people to go that
That is in the past. More importantly, it is good. This is something else I got to tell you.
Damn it. Why can't I land on an action? Need more action.
I think that's a skill issue, Joe. Here we go again. How many times do I have to tell you that?
And how many times do I have to tell you to shut the hell up?
All right, let's all chill out instead of arguing. Watch no one about this again. I assure you that you won't be doing my tears a rock. Don't cry if that ends up happening, Joe. How many times do I have to get 50,000? And you're crying already.
Don't worry, Barack. As long as we don't get 50,000 to George, we'll be fine.
Yeah, you're ahead of yourself. Whatever you guys say. Let's see what Donald does here.
Damn it.
You know the whole purpose of teaming up, right? This is where you give your resources to one person. You're going to team up.
Which we're not.
I'm not even going to listen to George. You're going to the investment path, right, Donald?
You would be correct.
Nothing new there. Money never to get sponsored.
And thank God I don't have to get 50,000.
Well, that's going to be the case for like Joe. One day, you not met me or something, Joe? What are you talking about, Joe? Well, what do you think I'm talking about? I'm going to win this game. I'm going to land on an action state and further my lead in the afternoon. I'm Joseph. Don't wait somewhere. You always make me a 50,000. As well as you practice, you just let me do. Try some more. I will put the knowledge down. Thank you very much.
You might have another one down there, but that's exactly what happened last year. Don't you remember?
I remember it was good.
It's fine, guys. We have to do a better job of going forward.
Let's see what you do here, Joe.
Looking forward to it. Hopefully I can land on that.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, George.
I forgot that you have to sit down with 50,000. That's never seen that today.
Sorry, Joe. I just want to take 50,000 from you. Fine, Donald. But officer,
What do you have to go? Yeah, let's put this thing in the line. It's a stability like you said. Well, how about you get a high roll? You're falling behind our shoulder that one way.
you remember when I told him I'm going to I won. Don't be surprised if you're on it.
Just let me do like this, like always. I'm going to pursue the simple fact that the good is probably going to walk up to happiness for a loving thing.
That's a solid idea, Rock. Right for a crowd that's an injury.
We only got one happiness to come. This is exactly what we want to do to get the life of our own good. I got there for happiness.
All right.
Well. Don't scare. Look at the concert. Just like that. I took the happiness from our young boy. All right, boys.
Thanks, Joe. Exactly what I'm You're trying so hard tonight at the Rock every week. It's pretty funny, I'm not going to lie.
How about you focus on listening, Donald? You're not as relevant in this game.
Watch me.
So I'm watching and I'm not seeing much if I'm being honest, Donald.
It's fine, Donald. Let's see where this goes taking through. That's the important.
You guys are so delusional. It's a joke at this point.
Whoa. Hold on now.
It's okay.
Thank God.
Everybody can have this. Let's keep Donald first.
Well, to be honest, I would normally go to a concert, but I'm not even close to getting the happiness crowd. I'll just stick with the video and tell you to put up the third
This is a productive turn. A productive turn for you guys who's giving me 50,000. No wonder you guys have voted like me.
Okay, I don't know how many times we have to land on taxes and pay 50,000 from you, George, but you do the exact opposite, just crazy.
Just because I'm voting. By the way, boys, family over everything. Let's do this.
All right, well, thanks for the 50,000, George.
You know what? I don't care. Wait, what? Did you not see the board or something go on?
You're just landing on an action space. So what?
Action spaces are so much more valuable than 50,000.
All right, let's do it.
Just so you can listen to the story. Damn! I'm glad to go on to a just like that. I think I can have it now. All right, respect.
This is the 1,000th time that I'm telling you that respect is very much.
Oh, wow, he's playing really well. Okay. Yep.
I'm hoping that I can have a productive turn for one. Good luck to you, Joe. Let's see what you got. Thanks for that comment. Thank you for that $50,000 bonus.
That's pretty lucky that I'm not alive.
Nobody asked you, George. It's great that you landed on an action space, Joe. Let's see what's cooking.
Do that.
I'm going to get a gigantic TV like the wealth now. Nice one, Joe. Close to maybe we'll come back to this story.
Even though you took the wealth stuff from me, Joe, I'm not mad. Of course you're not. I just think that one day
Still the time to rock. That will happen.
you know this game is a super, all right?
And
What the hell is this alliance you guys got going on?
calm the hell down, George. We're not teamed up. We just don't want you to do it.
I don't need to hear it.
Of course
Hurry
you
up and just turn around. Go all the way out here. Does it look like I can speak this up, George? Stop this so crazy. I just want to win already. Okay, but in all seriousness, so hold that hell around until we're going to land on our salary instead of an action space.
For real.
This has been happening the entire time. George is the only one that's avoiding it. Try.
All right, let's see Donald's good boy. Damn it.
Oh yeah, that's a great Mr. Donald.
Shut the hell up, George.
This fast is just doing more than Donald.
I got you, Joe. I'm going to go to the investment tab so I can really start getting
This is an accident waiting to happen.
Get me serious with this.
Donald, you are visual fast at this point. Don't listen to your Donald, just surrender.
And of course, I barely avoided the outrage. This game has been BS for the most part.
That's called the skill of your Donald.
This turn was absolutely
Family. Love family.
Okay. You don't have to squirt your feelings all over the place. We're talking about families and weirdos.
How dare you, Donald? Wait, what is going on? Family is my life. Don't ever say something like that ever again.
All right, whatever your family love is, Joe, let's see what you can do about this.
Well, I'm definitely going to
It's through the investment path, since that's our one opportunity to come back to this game.
So what's the trade for the 50,000?
Don't jinx it now, Ron.
Well, I guess I didn't think the price was yet.
Can't be serious with it. How many times salary have George gets all the luck in the world?
Right,
He gets 50,000 all the time.
right,
He gets that much of all the bills.
right,
Dr. Jackson, left and right.
right.
Try more.
All right, George, you need to set your mouth. Honestly, here's the talk of Jim McGuinn.
Thank God I got some luck to win. I guess the 50,000 bonus. Sometimes you gotta get rolled.
Let's see what you do here, Ron. How many times does it all take in order for the team to around? Exactly.
Yeah, because that's 50,000 to Donald, huh?
Okay, but where does this whole put you for Ron?
Only God knows, I guess.
Whoa, hold on now.
Wait, what happened?
I can't be serious with this. This game is actually rigged. We're all landing on our salary space except for George.
Yeah, this game takes years. Everything is favor George like crazy. I don't need your analysis, Bill. Hurry it up with your turn, Donald.
Okay, stop like you mean. King Donald will be a king, I'm sure.
Oh, really now? You
Prove it, prove it, prove it.
Donald. You are literal trash, you know that? Shut up, George. Just surrender. You're wasting my time.
George, there is a difference between being competitive and being confident. Fact.
I don't even know what this is talking about.
Fact.
I feel like this is beyond that at this point.
Fact.
More family.
Not this
Okay, I love family. Family over everything. Family is the best.
Well, Philip is a point per game. That's good. He's finally coming to his own. That's very good, actually.
Yeah, I'm with Joe on this one. You got some issues, George.
I'm surprised that you were Joe on it. Hurry up with your so I can win.
And Trish's jar is getting wins.
Okay, I'm serious. I'm done with this game. What the hell? Actually, feel free. How many times for casual person watching this been chased with George for 2 years? What are the odds of this BS happening?
Man, I love these tears. They're coming from you, from Donald, and from the Rock.
Building George all the way. All right, well, this game is made. I'm really down. See if I can do something about this.
Come on, Barack. Do something special here.
I saw Donald. Well, the one is not going to get him around.
Screw this game.
It's bad.
There's no way we're all under attack. Just to feel great.
Well, thank God you put that back to your place. That's it.
Don't even start with that, George. I swear to God.
At least I'll be able to tie with George and the knowledge of that. It won't mean anything. Hopefully this will be the start of my good comeback.
I hope that will be the case, Barack. In the meantime, let's see if I can get some answers to this turn of mine.
I highly doubt it, Donald.
Damn it! I'm sorry, Donald. I don't want to keep taking your money away like that. Not your fault, Joe. This is something that's stupid.
Well, hopefully something good comes out of this turn of this started.
It's about damn time I landed on an action stage.
Yeah.
Well, are you getting nervous? I just took away your knowledge now. Joe and I just had a frown now, so it's anyone's game.
Like that it is. Go to George and say that it's been regardless of what you say.
Back.
But did anyone ask you, Joe? Well, no one. He said nothing. How about you stay quiet and watch me perform at my usual building level with this turn of mine?
Excuse me, that's my saying.
You don't perform at any building level. You gotta pay for them. Ignore him down there. Jesus Christ.
More family. Yes, I love everything about family. More family members.
Feeling too much?
Are you done, George? What in the world is wrong?
Shut the hell up, Joe. Excuse me, that's the same way that you feel last as I Pokemon series. Wait, how do you know about that? Oh, please, everyone knows you sent over the last year.
I made it prove it. How about you play Pokemon with us for yourself?
I did. Pokemon is a complete joke. It's for kids, it's for losers, it's for crybabies.
Okay, you better shut your mouth now, George. Don't you dare say anything about Pokemon. It's just goaded. You wouldn't understand. Guys, what's up, Joe? Are you literally seeing this with me?
Trying to once again, huh? That's exactly right. You play Pokemon. Nobody plays Pokemon because we work in the studio. This is some big. Stop dating right now.
Okay, if 5 isn't too bad, Barack, let's see where you land.
So we're going to have to hold that down.
How many times are we landing on taxes? For real. I landed on them multiple times.
Same with Donald. Same with Joe. George hasn't landed on them once.
Try more.
I can't even remember it. He paid us 50,000 one time. This is actually stupid.
Yeah, this game is too rigged. It is made for George big time.
Seriously, trying to discredit my future.
George, the three of us haven't made any errors in our history. Fact. Our sins is over. Fact. This is a matter of you getting lucky. Fact. This isn't rocket science. Fact. there's no point in pursuing the happiness crown. So George is like a million kids. It's better to secure my knowledge crown.
That wasn't even that good of a turn.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to show you all my golden sword treasure. Take some notes. Class is in session.
This is an accident waiting to happen on Earth.
That's it? Okay, you can't serious with this right now. That's seriously land on taxes. Yeah, this is so good. I'm getting cheated right now.
Oh my God, guys. George is paying the taxes. Let's take a picture. I haven't seen that all game. Oh my God.
Seriously, Donald? You sure you haven't seen me pay taxes this entire day? I haven't, of course, I've taxed for my entire life. Shut the hell up, Joe. Don't interrupt me.
Nobody cares what you say, George.
Of course, I couldn't get that job. Because you're so lucky. You're definitely making something happen. Oh, my God. This out of the spot once again. That's the trash.
You're okay, Joe.
It's my turn to make something happen. Man, you guys are super delusional. Just accept that I won. If you do that, losing will be easier for you three.
Holy crap, George is here. You fun on you or something? Why do you have to give unnecessary commentary for everyone's turn? Just shut the hell up.
Damn, you just hate hearing the truth, huh? Typical Donald. All right, you're a person who people want to play the game. Oh, really now, you get a good job.
Let's see what you get here, Barack. I'm excited.
Trash.
What was that, trash? Barack is starting to cook with a nice $200,000 paying job. Watch out!
What do you mean, watch out, Donald? Okay, I'll have to do the land taxes and
wow!
$150,000. You guys are sorry.
I don't even know what's going on here. I wish they told us at the end of the game with regard to how many times each player made. It's about 50,000 in the group. That's a great idea, Joe. Unfortunately, we'll never know. Let's see if I can do something with my turn. Damn it!
Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. I think you guys have one major issue. You want to know what that is?
No, we cannot.
What's the skill is 100% accurate. So I can give you my dominance in this game.
Whatever you say, George. Just know that we're here to do it. Know the business.
Well, I'm not. I'm just stating facts. I'm going to win this game, and my dominance will be if I can get $200,000 at the job. Respect. This is a pretty big challenge for everybody respect me, George.
Facts.
It's pretty obvious.
And what happened to that $200,000 paying job?
I'm going to win that this year. That's why I don't need that to be the guy.
Yeah, whatever you say, George. Let's see where this will take you.
Well, if we're actually good at the game, then you would know that it's not in that spot taking into an ounce.
Okay, not everyone is expected to do it.
Whatever you say, Joe. That being said, I'm going to play it smart by building a tree house since I've already lost up the happiness plan.
For what?
I'm going to spend $100,000 more.
All right, Joe. Let's see what you can do here since we're nearing the end. That's true. For once, I don't have to pay $50,000.
Hey, you're letting me know that action's pretty good. You're doing whatever. It's not like you're getting anything good here.
Guess we'll see. We'll go get some garbage out. Just going to go on a tree. There's no point in trying to lift away $100,000. Might as well secure some assets. I don't know about that one, Joe. I've agreed with everything you've done. But you made a good challenge, George, taking $100,000.
Donald is capable of being smart.
Excuse me?
I'll let him make him do something special. Yeah, I highly doubt that you would do something special for Rock. Hold your one. What? He's the person at the end of the salary system. How many times God damn it? Rock, you're just trashing this game. I don't know why it's taking you so long to admit that. And I don't know why it's taking you so long to admit that you're being recorded. For real.
Damn. How many times do I have to get $50,000? I need that for myself. I'm just going to ignore your nonsense from now on. This has been going on for too long.
That's a great idea, Donald. Let's see what you get from your best. Hopefully it's better than my option.
Well, those aren't great options. I'll just play Sudoku since I can't catch George in the happiness department. It is what it is.
You can't catch me in the happiness department because I prioritize family over everything. That's how you win in the game of life. What happened the last 3 games?
And what's going on here? You paid me $50,000.
Can the focus you guys chill out? The last 3 games will be $50,000 for the last place to be like we showed us.
Seriously, George, there's no reason to call Joe a loser. He's literally won 3 times.
And guess who landed on their salaries too? Are you panicking, dude? Can you stop over exaggerating everything? Is that what that is? Nobody wins 100%.
The game is not over. You never know.
Well, I'm surprised you got a high roll, Joe. Considering how slow you are, I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
That's what I'm going to do, Joe. Good luck. Yeah, good luck, Joe. Thanks for getting another 50,000.
That's how this whole game is been run. You've been paying 50,000 for the entire time. Everyone has been paying taxes for you. If you win, that'll be why.
If you're going to cry, it looks good while you're getting to that kind of sunshine. I don't know why you're talking like you have all the crowns in it.
For real.
They're still split up and anything can happen. You know that, right? Yeah, well, I have the most money, so I can't get a win because of that. More importantly, I have 4 beautiful kids. Family over everything. Okay, not if I can help it. Don't count me out. A high roll like that isn't something you want. You need more attributes. You don't even have a single crown.
Shut the hell up, George. You're acting like Barack has control over the security. I'm sure he would love to see what role he gets as a king.
All I found is on the roll. Okay, that's a nice spin. At least it's Stephen Peter's board. That's what you left behind with the dust.
Okay, that's enough out of you. No one cares for your commentary. No one cares for your analysis. Get over yourself.
Am I wrong with what's going on, though? Ever since the first turn, I said I would win this game.
George, you're actually making my head hurt. All right, well, I'm glad we're nearing the end because I can't take more of George's nonsense. Let's finish strong, boys.
You're finishing strong and giving another 50,000 to Joe. Donald, you've been trashed this whole time. If it hurts for you to admit it,
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll like this 50,000 here as long as it's not me.
no surprise
I
there.
just pray and hope that someone not named you wins this game.
I think you have a better chance if you get Donald. You were the first one to retire. You could definitely add to it.
Thanks, Barack. Let's see if I can get a $100,000 bonus.
Don't cry with me.
That's enough, George. My head hurts. It hurts more. What am I going to get the $100,000? Give it a break, would you?
Well, it's my turn, so you're going to have to listen to me more. Respect. This is what happens when someone goes 1-8 in the 9 games straight, you guys. Jordan is truly nasty.
Back.
Lost me with anything I'm winning.
George, that's not what it is. Never mind.
Let's see what action states you give me right there. Well, these options are pretty trash, so I have to go with the lobbyist and you guys guarantee money back. Wish me luck, boys.
Screw you, George.
What do you expect us to say, George? You've been saying messed up things this whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course you don't. Whatever. It's my turn. Come on, Joe. Let's get something good here.
Okay, a 4 isn't too bad. Let's see what you end up getting from the table.
Okay, nice little action space. Come on. Go. I don't know why you guys are getting so excited. Donald secures the knowledge crown and George secures the happiness crown. There's no chance of him getting one place.
For once, Joe is right. He said something smart for once. Listen to him. I have the happiness crown and there's nothing that you can do about it. Respect me.
I don't think that's wrong.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear anything. Anyway, it's my turn. Seriously, you're going to ignore me?
Let's see if you get Barack. Whoa. Okay, then, Barack. I see you with a nice $50,000 bonus you won. You're getting a paycheck and you're getting a retirement fund. And you're getting more possible money from the pension. You're still in it.
I don't know about that one, Donald. I'm going to make the bucket list if I don't have a crown.
Whoops, I thought you had a crown for some reason. That's my bad.
You're all good, Donald. I think that leaves Joe left on the board, right? And me.
You would be correct. It's not like any action stage is a really different. So I'm just trying to finish this board up ASAP.
And of course, I couldn't get enough of this nothing to do.
Well, I guess it's my turn to see if I can get 100,000. I'll need it all if I want to win this game. I believe in you, Donald. You got this. Thanks, Joe. Let's see what's good.
And just like that, Donald,
Let's go.
you got a nice $100,000 bonus. You're in a decent position to win this game. Okay, you guys need to stop me with the original nonsense. I will have more money than I will continue dominating.
All right, hurry up with this game.
What do you think I'm doing, Joe? And of course, I know how to get the job done by getting a cash. You're once again the last one on the board, Joe. Hurry it up.
I'm literally at the end. Next turn will be my last.
Are you guys seeing this money? I have so much money, I won't
acting like I can control that. Next turn for sure I'll finish the board.
Who knows? Maybe I can get a crown if you get one of those two shows. I would.
Nobody
I'm not
cares.
going to win anyway, so why do you want this game to go longer than it needs to be? You said this game was over with.
It's not over until it's over. Nice one, Barack. You ended up tying for the welcome party. I'm not here to be able to snatch that crown.
I guess it just depends if you get another low roll. And then I have to spin again and get lucky and have a wealth action available. That's a lot of it.
That's what I'm talking about. King Donald is still very much in this game. This is the second spin in a row in which I've gotten the $100,000 bonus.
Yeah, whatever you say, Donald. Being delusional makes you feel better, then go for it.
It's not being delusional, it's being realistic. Besides, you only got $10,000 from that spin, so don't think for 1 second that you've got this game in the bag.
Okay, please, Joe, for the love of God, finish the damn board, would you?
What does it look like I just did?
I can't believe that you almost got a low enough number that would have kept you on the board.
Stop complaining, George.
You've been complaining this
Joe
whole
finished
time,
up and
Barack.
he's getting his retirement bonus and will probably pursue his pension.
Oh, that. Alright, now. You go on. Like, 15 minutes on 4. I think that's 4 o'clock.
We're opening up this video on the RHAB sub. This was made by Night Sky 02, and it asks the question, could Yuri Slafkovsky be better than Connor Bedard? Seeing how fast Slafkovsky is improving, I'm just wondering if some teams would have drafted him ahead of Bedard if they were in the same draft year. Could Slafkovsky turn out to be better than Bedard? And look, I'm going to download this, and the top comments go out there and say, hey, take this post down, it makes our halves look like idiots. Yeah, Slafkovsky is not going to be better than Bedard, but I am making this video, titling it and thumbnailing it the way that I am, because when it comes to a few other certain statistics, he's actually caught up. Take a look at this. A tale of two former first overall picks through 92 NHL career games. Jack Hughes had 14 goals and 37 points, plus 5 power play goals. Yuri Slafkovsky has overtaken it. 15 goals, 37 points, and tied for points, but plus 1 on the power play goals. Yuri Slafkovsky has officially caught up to Jack Hughes. And no, it's not like Slafkovsky is a 100-point monster like Jack is right now. These guys are separated by 3 years worth of drafts, so you can understand that there's not really like a direct comparison here. But when you talk about Slafkovsky doing the things that Jack Hughes did in this time frame within the span of their careers, he is right up in there, neck and neck. And the top comment goes out there and illuminates a very good point that needs to be discussed when bringing up this entire statistical breakdown of Jack Hughes. To be fair, with those numbers, everyone was calling Jack Hughes a bust at the time. And yes, that is exactly what was going on in this time frame. In fact, if you go over onto our channel over here, go over to the popular videos and scroll down, I guarantee you'll find the Jack Hughes conversation that we had a few years ago. Here it is, a serious discussion on Jack Hughes. He was on pace at that time for the worst first overall rookie season in 20 years. And I think he ended up getting it. Now, the thing is, he actually had that worst first overall rookie season for only about a year, because Alexei Lafreniere came in the next year and had an even worse season. But for a moment, there was a time that we were talking about Jack Hughes. This guy, he's not looking all too good. His first year in the NHL was worse than
He's playing a fucking beast right now. 30 points.
He's just had the worst.
He's tied for his season high.
20 years. That was the video we made, talking about all the numbers here. And of course, the good part is when it comes to Jack Hughes and what he has accomplished, if you head over to his profile nowadays, I mean, he's doing fine. 48 points, 36 games played, on pace for about 88 points in a 66-game campaign. And last year, he had 99 points in 78 games. Hughes has been good, and everybody recognizes that he's one of the top young players in the NHL today. Point seasons as his career goes on, but we all have to remember when he was in the midst of this season right here, 2020, 2021, 2019, 2020, he was not producing all too much. So we said, hey, this guy could be not really as great as we thought he'd be, and it eventually boiled over into his over point per game shortened COVID year season, 21-22 at 56 points in 49 games played. And that was a pretty good bounce back for Jack Hughes. Even though he was injured for a good chunk of that season, he still was good. And that's sort of the turning point that we had when we were thinking, okay, maybe he actually is a lot better than the Neil Yakupov comparison that people were kind of tossing out there in a joking way. So for Yuri Slafkovsky to go out there and match that, now to go over here, I mean, he's one of the trending players, so it's easy to jump to Slafkovsky and his profile. 19 years old, at this point he's at 27 points in 53 games, played on pace for about 42 on the full season. But of course, that's including the first half of the year's production, wherein Slafkovsky wasn't doing all too hot. In fact, let's jump back over onto the RHAP sub and read this post made by GoHabsGo31. Here's a reminder that the Montreal Canadiens management were ready to send Slafkovsky down to the AHL in November. But Coach Marty St. Louis stepped in and insisted that Yuri stay in the NHL to be coached further. Slafkovsky has 26 points in 44 games played since then. This is the post made on the image. When everything seemed to be going against Slafkovsky, when even the other coaches allowed themselves thinly veiled criticism, Martin St. Louis insisted. The young man was on the verge of coming out of his shell, and he asked the organization to continue the development of the Slovak in the NHL. And I think that decision has paid off in spades, considering the fact that now the guy's getting multi-point games, he's getting power play markers, he's getting power play goals, he's outproducing Jack Hughes at this point in their early careers. Now, does this mean that by the time Yuri Slafkovsky is 20, 21, 22, let's say... Next year, does he get an over 2 per game season? In 2 years, does he get 99 points? In 3 years, does he have a 100-point pace season? Probably not. I think it's a little bit rash to go out there and assume that Slafkovsky will be a 100-point caliber player in the next 2 years. But there still is a lot of good progression here, and the fact that he's able to sort of keep up the pace with other first overall picks that have their struggles as well, at the very least, there is hope that can be inspired throughout this progression. Now, I don't have the numbers for Alexis Lafreniere right in front of me, but because Lafreniere's season was that much worse than Jack Hughes when they were both first overall guys in their rookie years, I would assume that Slafkovsky's doing a tad better than Laffy did. But at the same time, I mean, the fact that Slafkovsky has gotten so good with 11 points in his last 10 games, 8 points in his last 5. He's over a point per game in his recent stint. That now we have Canadian fans asking, could he be better than Bedard? It actually does paint a pretty cool picture as to where he's gone from 4 months ago until today. Martin St. Louis, dude, this guy is solid, and I don't think that's being given enough credit at this point, which is, you know, kind of talked about in the Reddit posts, etc., etc. But yeah, Martin St. Louis, man, he kind of saw this coming. Maybe not in this capacity, maybe not in an over point per game sort of production rate like we are seeing right now, but just in general, Martin St. Louis knew that there was more to give from Yuri Slafkovsky in the 2023-2024 season. He saw the potential, he saw hope, and he executed. So for Yuri Slafkovsky, I mean, some of the comments are going out there describing his game too. Let's just have some fun reading these. Slafkovsky has turned out to be a highly adaptable player, but they could have easily hurt his development by bringing him up so early. They've been much more patient with young players after Slafkovsky too. And that is indeed one of the things that I think could have very well been discussed earlier on in his career as well, because Slafkovsky wasn't really doing all too hot in the Liga point production-wise anyway, up until the playoffs where he actually got a better role. He was really good internationally. That's kind of where all his draft stock came from. The Olympic Games, the qualifiers, the World Championships, he was good there. But in his regular league play, you could already see there was some room for doubt.
Yamamoto, Hero, Dobson, and Lindholm are my top 4 guys right now.
Felt that they were rushing him a little bit. If they felt that maybe the best choice would have been to leave him in Finland, develop a little bit more, then honestly I feel like that would have been an appropriate way to progress with his development too. Like, I didn't think it was necessary, quote unquote, to really force him into the National Hockey League. And his production in the NHL...
He has 1 more year left on this contract. He's probably their fucking grill.
Yeah, they rushed him. They rushed him. He shouldn't have been here. He should have been back in Finland. He should have been playing European hockey and getting those numbers in the Liga a little bit more up there. But now... Hey,
he's probably the one to pay raise too.
He's learning from St. Louis. He's become more adaptable and he's become more reliable and he's shooting now. He's scoring more goals. Mike Matheson is passing to this guy now. Everything has been going very, very well. So now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Yuri Slafkovsky actually catching up to Jack Hughes within the span of their first 92 NHL career games. Of course, Jack Hughes is a 100-point pace player now. Slafkovsky is not. But when Jack Hughes was this young and had this amount of games played, Slafkovsky is neck and neck. What does that say to you? What do you think Slafkovsky's production pace is going to go towards as his career continues on? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed. This is Super Chat.
Tanner Noel is very fucking valuable for bottom line forward.
Food is a way to connect and bond. For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature, and the great apes became the protectors of humanity. Kong, Godzilla, they can feel it too. Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of. You going on for a ride? Wait, never. Start off exploring your tower. Oh my God!
Oh wow, he's tired of the rookie. Shit.
Oh, they take care of the hot starters, I'll do the cold starters, you do the fish, I'll do the meat. Which I'm on the place to go. First order's in. Now I can really see what's going on. Fine guy. Tell me get the bread right. We're about to put the bread post and the fucking bread money out there. And if you pop that, I think that is once more around the arm, okay?
just too much. Desperate to keep the staff costs down. Steel's got a handful of the bar upstairs. This gets all the bar and makes it lazy. She deserves that. It does feel believable. Sorry. But then I'm not knowing what I'm doing. You want to get 66 filled down there, then the only customers in. I didn't have enough knowledge. I mean, really shit. That is good. Some bizarre reason they think that things is the sort of ultimate. I like that. I don't understand it. What the hell's doing?
All I know is I'm not making. I don't know what they're after or whether they're doing.
Well, it's his business. She should be in charge.
is the place, and I'm not going to serve that. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it together, let's go. Nice one, this time. Second. The food is late and cold. The current are all chips from 40. Okay, right, come here. Just stop everybody, yeah? I think stop. Come here, you. Come here. Shut up. Shut up. I'm talking. That was a disaster. Complete disaster. The two standing, hanging around the past, nothing happening, and you're over there. And it just, I'm sorry, we're not good enough. You're not, nothing's coming out. Okay, stop now. He said, you take over and see if you can pull ourselves together a little bit and get ourselves out of the ship. We've got in 15 minutes, this place is going to be a big shithole in Wales. You, shut it, okay? Back in your corner, and listen to what's going on. Do you want a sec? Do it. Right, let's go. Little clear down. Yeah, clear down first. Okay, go, you know where we are, yes? Drill, decide exactly what you want to do with mine. Do it before you dress, turn around, and dress the brigade and tell me exactly what you want. Yeah? One great speed, one side of the sausage, one drill, one shootout way. Hey, where's the meeting? I don't want it back in here. Tell him if you can't fucking do it again, okay? So, there's teamwork now, yeah? If you can't hear you, then that's good for that, okay? We're not on that band. Check on, two colors. One, we're like one stop. Wait, next to them, you go with the stars. Where the sound at? At least he can speak, unlike the father who will put it back. I mean, the two fake twins are we big chips on 1 $5, please. Wait. Well done, good. Okay, well done. Well done. I ain't made course. Bloody people get out like that, you know. Well done, yes? Have enough for you. Thank you, being honest. I thought it went terrible. You really do have a problem talking to a good girl. And today it was a disaster. Yeah? I'm sorry, it really was a disaster. If you ever make your own wrestling one day, make sure you haven't more than fucking 5 scenes, because one day you marry, you know that? And so we've got to now work on this the next couple of days and stop you being good. And look at the important role of becoming a chef.
Now, two people in the dining room. Let's see if their lunch is as bad as my dinner. Almost everything seems to be tried, and the oil smells like it hasn't been changed for months.
The smell is like a painted side smell. Almost a little bit like hospital food. Chef, why is your anchovy for this? Let's have a this one. Like, going yeah. How many potatoes around? Only one. One new potato? Yeah. Fucking hell, for £9.50. Any olives? No. What's the rest of it? Okay.
This kitchen is a nightmare. Mom was brought in to update the food, but I can't see what he's done. How can he get away with this?
And how would you describe the style of food?
The a la carte soup that we do is very much it's a steak with three sauces that we have with it. It's not a massive distraction from what we were serving before here.
And 3 sauces are what?
Brandy and mushrooms, Stilton and bacon, and capsicum.
Those 6 sauces sound a little bit runny-ish.
Well, they are. I mean, this is the thing. It's a bit 1976. You can say that again. Straight down twice away. It's in something.
In the bag. Down. No one living in something like away. I'll think, come on, we're going to say that up. Come on, deal. Hey. You know what I mean? I know you know the part.
So, you're not going to take it away. Never done anything. Otherwise,
full cocktail, 2 times a go, 1 6. First evidence, the normal evidence goes like this. Right, so everyone gets really dizzy. First thing on the street. Slow down here. All the breathing, make sure you stay nice and calm, yeah? The person proposing name, but the kitchen's only half the story. But you need to run smoothly. The diner is jockeying well magnified and made to do. Specials. But made to do is Alex's best name. It's Gavin's first job in the Russian manager. And the best thing to do. Very nice. Okay. It doesn't help that Gavin supported the front of the house by Emily, Alex's girlfriend. Her only experience of serving food comes from 7 years as an air hostess. That's why I crave anything. You are the making the argument about the question, but you've got to get some authority around. You know, you've got to get some credit. That's a bigger policy thing. That thing. Now find them and fucking use them. Alex, there's a gun. Oh yeah. Alex isn't speaking too badly, but it's not long before Gavin's way out of debt. It should be taken more than that. What are you doing out there? Gavin managed to get something booked at the time. But he's allowed 40 of them to ride at the same time. The manager works well. Should know he's got the same of the book. So well ordered. Yeah, good. Scrape off the middle there. Yeah, okay. Sit up there, pull it out. Pull it out. What is it? Tell me what it is. Yeah, there we go again. Still that one. Under pressure. All damage is done out of experience. Nothing together. And he's just stand up and I got a good mind to get that number plate off that fucking car and stick it up his arse by the way. Alex and Gavin are like 2 little boys playing on very arrested. Never worked like it. Same as so close to Cowboys. Yeah. Right now. And the rest of the same. I can't wait to see this team of jokers in action.
Right, so we get down, they're hungry.
If anything is clear, who's the mother in this kitchen?
I'm thinking of two. No, just the one.
She even talks to them like they're her children. This is the only one cooking anything fresh. For Brian and Amy, it's just an elaborate cooking up things. That is a messy food. School dinner style. C- must try harder. That's hot turkey. Yeah. On hot turkey. Served on cold plates. With cold salad. What's he like? This is serious. You weren't going to break swift. When? There's twice as many staff as they need to. This should be absolute breeze. But should you be kidding yourself? Try to do it. Take 2 fully qualified chefs to dress and send a plate of nachos. Come on. That's a surefire way to break your business. Very, very painful. Tonight, I'll tell the day you'll service it. Cooking away in a world of your own. And these guys standing there just almost playing with themselves because they're waiting for something from you. If you are an actor, then you're going to have to start taking the reins. I want to try and get through it at this night without missing your parents' laughter. 2 hours, pure conversation without laughter. I think smiling already.
If there was ever a case of too many cooks, this is it. One of them will have to go.
I said don't smile, not laughter. Okay. Okay.
Set me a good example, and then roll the step to get rid of that. As everything came jammed around the kitchen, each of his 7 chefs adds another flourish. And all this unnecessary fussing is wasting time and money. There's so many hands were going on around the place. Is that normal to go around? Can they not finish everything there?
I saw that. The same on Earth, though. My fault. You put the break under the ring, and I thought, okay? Oh! No.
I've always looked in around, think of it. I found that I wanted to just say stop. Rather than beginning to just enough of it. Simple because the ingredients you've got are phenomenal. He needs to let his food speak for itself. His approach feels outdated and pretentious. Is it easier to maybe cook a dish, like cook the scallops, and look at the difference and just...
We're monitoring the situation very, very closely, which is why we're talking about it yet again today. Big shout out over to Tommy on Twitter. He does some fantastic videos of him eating food. I'm pretty sure if you're on Canucks Twitter, you've seen him pop up once in a while. And he does the jersey service, which has been super awesome to pay attention to. But he tweeted out the image that I'm going to be using for the thumbnail of this video. It's the Phil Kessel Team USA picture that is swapped out with a Canucks jersey. This is just so funny, dude. It even has a TV patch on there. Hilarious stuff. But this entire video is going over a fairly negative update in regards to Phil Kessel. Now, I get it, you know. You could go out there and say that this update isn't surprising. You could say that this update may be opening the door to a bigger conversation as to whether or not it's actually...
I do hope because Ashton becomes like a great, decent goaltender for me. I mean, during his first season, he played really well. I won't say perfect, but he got wins.
And practicing with the Abbotsford Canucks. Now, this is not new. We knew this was going to happen. The Canucks announced yesterday that Phil Kessel would be here. He'd be practicing. He'd be skating with the team. He hasn't signed a contract. He hasn't signed any form of a contract. No PTOs, no MTOs, no AHL contracts, no NHL contracts. He is just a guy coming over to Abbotsford, and he's going to be skating with the team. This also was apparent after we had seen yesterday somebody actually found Phil Kessel at the airport and decided to take his picture without him knowing. I'm going to try to find that over here. Yeah, here it is. So Willie Sue yesterday saw Phil Kessel at YVR with his Vegas Golden Knights gear, and then later in the day we had the announcement from Rick Dollywall that Kessel is in Vancouver, and then we had the announcement from the Vancouver Canucks themselves that Kessel will be part of Abbotsford practices. But this is the negative update that we have. Jeff Patterson went out there and tweeted this out. I just want to have a raw video of Kessel from this morning in Abbotsford. It very much looked like a veteran who's been away from the game for a while. Not the finished product, but there are some serious struggles that Kessel has had in between drills. Now, Jake Rutherford goes out there, replies, and asks the question, Jeff, would you be able to defer whether he looked slower or normal as a vet would look if they were coming into training camp in September? Jeff Patterson then replies, Phil Kessel appeared to struggle between drills more than the vet reported for main camp. One thing to skate on your own, and another to join a group that's been playing for 50 games. His speed in drills looked okay. It was the recovery that stood out to me. So maybe it's not particularly Phil Kessel's cardio, like his output.
Thomas Hardy's not even having a fantastic season.
Stuff that people talk about in the NHL draft combine, but
Great
he's
year.
not the actual physical
I love it.
tools and to blitz down and speed up compared with other players.
It's 25 minutes per ice.
But more so his recovery. It's what he does in between the drills. It's how tired he looks and how much he's struggling during that time frame. And the reply goes out there and says, oh yeah, look at this, it's only a levy from his recovery period. And that's actually a pretty good question to go out there and ask, this level of recovery or better? I get it, this guy Jan is pretty much joking around here, or is it Jan? I'm not too sure. But J-Pat has given us the scoop here that apparently Phil Kessel hasn't really looked his best so far at Canucks training camp, or not training camp, Abbotsford Canucks practice. So that is something that we have to keep an eye on, because if this is going to be sort of a pattern over the next few weeks, we're really going to have to see whether or not Phil Kessel has the capability of becoming an NHL caliber athlete. Here's a reply from Rich Jones that proposes the contrary. Kessel's reputation for his entire career was that of a guy not committed to fitness and nutrition. This is a waste of time despite the zero acquisition cost. I'm perplexed by this move, to be honest. Now, the thing about this entire Kessel situation is that you have to remember this is for free. There's nothing here that the Vancouver Canucks are gaining or losing if they sign Kessel to some sort of a one-year, $700,000 deal. He'll just be here as a veteran who won't even play most of the games because he's already committed to not having his Ironman streak extended to allow him to sign a contract with a team. But I find that the entire cardio, systems argument is not really one that makes too much sense here, considering the fact that Kessel, okay, he's won 3 Stanley Cups, which is good, but the fact that he's already been under Rick Tocchet twice in Pittsburgh and in Arizona, and he has consistently waxed poetic about how Tocchet is a great coach and how he likes Tocchet's style. Rick Tocchet, when he was coaching the Arizona Coyotes, wasn't entirely different from Rick Tocchet coaching the Vancouver Canucks now. Just because Tocchet has this entire work ethic, structure, commitment, fitness level type of mentality with this current Vancouver Canucks team, it doesn't mean that he didn't have that same structure in Arizona. If Phil Kessel was already under a Tocchet system in the past and he liked it enough that he wants to follow Tocchet to Vancouver, then I think this argument of, okay, yeah, his fitness level wasn't really the best, I don't think that's really something to pay attention to that much. I think, if anything, the demands that Rick Tocchet would have fitness-wise would be okay in Phil Kessel's mind. It's just, the guy hasn't skated with a hockey team in a year. There's an entirely different set of recovery and drills that are done when you're with other guys versus when you're by yourself. So Jeff Patterson does a pretty good job at articulating it here. I mean, it's one thing to skate on your own, and it's another thing to join a group of guys that have been playing for 50 games already. So Phil Kessel, not really...
What's Trish's value, actually? I've never got that. I might actually trade him.
It's the biggest deal in the world, but the fact that he has been struggling in between drills, that's going to have to change if he wants to find himself signing an NHL contract and being a part of the Vancouver Canucks. You can't be going out there for a power play 2 shift and then you come back to the bench completely gassed and you're not able to play in your next rotation. You kind of have to be able to keep up. So for Phil,
it's actually not that bad.
A top of the line athlete. Literally at one point he was one of the best wingers in the entire game. I mean, 92 points post HBK line, I'm pretty sure. There's no doubting Phil Kessel's talent.
I do not want to put pressure on Blomqvist, too. He has a 919 and 2.39. That's actually really fucking good. And this is his actually first full start. Usually it's up here during year 1 because somebody was hurt. That's it. I think it was Joe who was hurt, yeah? Yeah, I think it was Joe who got hurt that season pretty badly. So... Why was probably win Goalie of the Year down there.